In the first moments of everything, the Great Spirit opened his eyes. He looked and saw nothing. Time was silent in the darkness. Nothing could be seen, or heard, or felt. This was a lonely place. The Great Spirit did not like this at all. So he decided to fill this space with movement and light, with time and shadow. To do this, he first made himself into the tiniest speck, and then into everything. And so the water was made. For a time, the Great Spirit floated there, happy with what he had done. But he was not satisfied. So from the waters, he brought the land. He looked upon the land and saw that it needed, well, character. So with his hands, the Great Spirit molded the mountains and the valleys. The Great Spirit was happy to see the things shaped as he saw them in his mind. When he was finished with the land, he stood. He laughed and danced, and he said, "Everything is ready now. I will fill this place with all of the makings of life." But this wasn't so easy. He could not think of how things in the world should look or act. What would they do? What would their purpose be? And if he couldn't think of them, he certainly couldn't create them. So he began to think harder and harder. He thought so hard that he became very tired. And finally, he fell asleep. Now this was the first time the Great Spirit had ever slept. And as he slept, strange visions filled his mind. He saw strange things yet to be, things never dreamed of before or since. The first thing he dreamed was a white bird, a tricky bird, silly and strange. Then he dreamed another bird, stern and commanding. And then he dreamed a sleek green animal, filled with stories. He went on to dream animals crawling on 4 legs, some on 2. Some creatures had wings, some fins. And then, in his dream, the Great Spirit heard them, all of the animals at once. Insects buzzed around, wolves howled, birds sang. It was loud and chaotic. It was a zoo. The Great Spirit thought he was having a nightmare. The Great Spirit thought nothing could be this imperfect. He forced himself to wake. And when the Great Spirit did awake, he saw a raven and an eagle and a frog. And they were at play in this first world. The Great Spirit spoke to the frog, and he asked her where they had come from. And she told him, "From your dreams, Great Spirit, from your dreams. All of us are from your dreams." Then she pointed, and the Great Spirit could see that the land had changed again, and that it contained all of those things he had dreamed. And the Great Spirit despaired, because in his dream he saw so much that was not perfect, so much that was unfinished. Then Frog, still so young, but already wise beyond her years, hopped up to him. And she touched his hand, and she said, "Do not worry, Great Spirit. There is a reason you created us first. You created us to help you make your world a better place, and that is what we will do. we three, and others.
Others?
Oh, yes. From the sand and lightning you will make the first man, Glooskap, and he will be a guide like Eagle. And from the rock you will bring Nanabatso, and he will be a trickster like Raven.
Aha!
I can see them already in my mind, Frog.
And he realized in that instant that what he dreamed became his creation. And he knew that everything he dreamed would eventually come to be. And more, that everything would have its place and its purpose in the time to come. And this made him very happy. After the first days of creation, a great rain came. And with that rain came change. It was a dark time. Nothing moved in the seas, and no animals lived upon the barren earth, and no trees covered the land. The Great Spirit walked the earth, and the rain never stopped. All things remained bound then by their shadow forms. Whale and seal, bear and beaver, waiting, awake but unable to move, aware but unable to act, waiting for the shadow time to end.
Oh. 1,000,003, 1,000,004, 1,000,005, 1,000,006, 7, and 8. And that one right there is 1,000,009.
Brother!
1,000,010. Yes, brother. 1,000,011, 12, 13.
Stop that!
1,000,014. What's that? Stop what exactly?
You can stop counting! You've made your point!
What? Is this bugging you? My counting? 1,000,014? No, sorry. 1,000,015 and 16 raindrops. Need I remind you that you said that I should stop asking you to play a game all the time, and I quote, "Go and count rain." So, 1,000,000 and... Ah!
And you've done a fine job. Indeed. You haven't missed a drop. You can stop now.
Ah! Okay! I can see I'm causing you some stress. What with your feathers going white and...
They're supposed to be white. It indicates I've reached
Old age, right.
maturity.
Really? Okay, no more counting rain. Instead, I'll count puddles. Huh? No, 1 puddle, 2 puddle, 3 puddle.
Problems, brother?
I am just very bored. Hardy har! Oh yes, so very funny.
I can't help it if you didn't look where you were going. You need to keep watch of your steps, my brother. Otherwise, they'll run away from you. Ah! Yes, well, simply a demonstration of my point. You can see exactly now what I mean. Come on now, up and at 'em.
Why bother? I'd rather just sit here forever.
That's crazy talk.
No, this is crazy talk.
Right.
Really? Why bother getting up? There'll be another puddle soon enough. More rain, even more puddles, more walking around, endlessly bumping into these things.
Be nice now. They can hear you, you know.
So what? I'm sick of them. Always in the way. And I swear, they're watching us. Aha! You see? You see what I mean? Creepy little guys. Just as well sit forever right here. La da da, la da, da.
Really now? This is the creation time, Raven.
Wha-
The very time for those like us, the elders, the first to rule. We have the run of the place after all.
Ah, whoopee! Imagine, all this mine. Rock spewing lava, lightning, the lumps, rain and look, oh look, more lumps. Whoops.
Come now, you just need to relax. These first times will never happen again. Soon enough, all of these shadow forms will be alive. Then, well, you and I will have to keep watch over them. Easier now, isn't it? All peace and quiet.
Right. Truth is, I'm not only bored, brother. I am bored to death. B-O-R-E-D.
Bored? Oh, Raven, do grow up. And anyway, I feel a change coming soon enough.
Stop trying to cheer me up. Nothing ever changes here.
Prue. A lot of static, that is. Little change. But then, might that be our own faults? I mean, there not being enough change.
Oh, hey, Frog. Oh, look. It's Frog. Excitement.
Wonderful.
Indeed, I am. Oh, yes, what was it I was saying? Change or the lack thereof. I will explain. Here we are in the creation time, ourselves the first elders, the creators, the very instruments of change incarnate. Yet we find ourselves waiting for someone or something else to come along and change things. Now, it seems to me, since we are the very changers, if we want something to change, we should do it ourselves. N'est-ce pas? Eh, brothers?
What is it you want, Frog? Why don't you just spit it out?
Have you ever heard of the light?
Of course. Everyone knows about it. One day it will come and the earth will be covered with it and life will begin. Blah, blah. Until then, we wait.
Really? Did it ever occur to you that maybe it is up to us when the light is to come?
No. Now, thank you for your time, but
No. Go on, Frog. What are you getting at?
Let me tell you a story.
how'd I know this was coming?
Shh.
There is an old man, and he lives just beyond that hill in a home on the bank of a river. With his only child, a daughter. Whether she is as beautiful as spring dew at sunrise, or as ugly as a broken promise, is not something the old man can tell you, because as you know, this is the dark time. Our whole world's so dark that you can only see the shadow world around you, this world before the rainbow. Now, the reason for all this darkness has to do with the old man and a certain box. An old box that he keeps always at his side. A box which contains the sky, and another box inside that one which contains the stars, and yet another box that contains the moon. And finally, there is a box so small that it can only contain all the light in the universe. And all one of us has to do is to get into the old man's home and free the sky, the stars, the moon, and the light. Then the time of life will be upon us.
Oh, you're killing us! You really are.
Oh, Frog, do go on.
Yes, he does. But then, where else would you keep it?
Good story, Frog.
It isn't just a story. No story is ever just a story. Some are true, and some are inspiration. And this one is both. The old man and his daughter, they live right over that rise there. And once more, I have seen it, that one of you will be the one who releases the light and brings life to the world, among other things.
Oh, that's rich. Hey, Raven, did you hear that one? One of us is gonna be the bringer of light. Hold on there. Interesting.
Get down.
So what is it?
It's got to be one of the light keepers.
Well, I don't see any light.
It's inside the house. Come on.
All right, brother trickster. What is it you're planning?
Shh. I'm getting a better look, that's all.
Don't start trouble. None of this is any of our business. You know that. If what Frog says is true, if this old man has the light, it's up to him when he should give it away. Right?
Maybe. Shh. Look, the smoke hole up on the roof. Help me out.
Shoot. What? Get off me!
Father,
Mana, daughter.
tell the story of the boxes again.
Of course, daughter. They are boxes full of the first magic of the Great Spirit. When I awoke to my beginning, they were already here. The first box holds the others, and the others hold the sky and the stars and the moon. And in the last box, the smallest, is all the light in the universe.
Ooh, ah.
All the light, the most precious gift in the world. And I am the protector of this magic. That is my life.
Protector from what, Father?
These boxes have been mine since the beginning, and they will be mine until my end.
Protect them from who? And whose are they when you're gone?
These boxes possess my greatest gifts, my most cherished. Most cherished except for you, my daughter.
But what good is the light if it only stays in a box?
I don't know, daughter, but I am the protector. That is what I must do, because it is what I have done from the beginning. And I cannot give these gifts to anyone, not even you, my daughter. And who knows, in the light you may be as ugly as a broken promise. And neither you nor I would like to know that.
And this light, what does it look like?
I've only seen it once. It washes this darkness from us. It makes everything sing to the eye, like when you sing.
But will you ever let the light go?
It's not for me to say, now sing.
Hey ya, 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 hey ya.
Beautiful.
Huh?
See, enough. Let's go.
Are you kidding? Didn't you hear them? Frog was right. He does have the light.
And that's where it will stay. The time of light is still to come, Raven.
Not if I can help it.
I do not like the sound of that.
Then cover your ears. I am going to be the bringer of the light.
And I could stop you, Raven.
Yeah. But you won't. Do you know why? Because for all your talk, you want things to change just as much as I do. You're just afraid to do it yourself.
Raven.
It's okay. You're just a chicken. Even beginning to look like one. Now shoo.
You'll regret that, Raven.
But Raven did not hear Eagle, for as the girl sang, the raven, as was his way then, and as it is now, began to plan, because he knew he had to steal this light for himself. But first, Raven had to find a door into the house, as the smoke hole was far too small, and with the fire below, there was a chance he could be burned up. So he searched for a door. But no matter how many times he circled the house, or how carefully he felt the planking, it remained smooth, unbroken. Sometimes he would hear the daughter leave the house to get water or a fish, but she always walked from the side of the house opposite him, and when he ran around to the other side, the wall would be as unbroken as ever. Eagle watched all this and laughed. So finally, Raven sat down a little upstream of the old man's home, and he thought about how he could get into the house. And as he thought, he began to think more and more of the young girl who lived there, and wondered what she looked like.
It's probably that she's as ugly as a broken promise.
But on the other hand, she might be as beautiful as spring dew at sunrise, if only there were light enough to make one.
Who said that?
Just I, lowly frog to you, O great raven.
You again, storyteller. Do you always sneak so, frog?
No more than you, raven, no more than you.
What do you want?
The same as you, good raven, the same as you.
Oh, and what is that?
To free the light.
And what would you do with it?
Why, free my brothers, of course. Our brothers. Free them from their own shadow so they might walk the world as we do. Surely, brother, a world as great as this one should be shared.
Maybe. Not that it matters. Since I can't get anywhere close to the light, there is no door. The smoke hole is too close to the fire, and I can't simply walk through like the girl. So here I sit, and the light sits in there in that box, glowing.
But others do find their way in, do they not?
Oh.
If you can't walk in, raven, you might float. And in the words of the frog, Raven found the solution to his problem.
Oh.
So he waited until the young woman came to the river to gather water and fish. And he began to change himself into a spruce needle.
Just what is it you're doing?
How's your head? Lose any more feathers?
Any more? I am not bald.
Didn't say you were.
And furthermore, I will remind you this is my adult coloration. Perfectly normal for an eagle my age.
As you say.
And I didn't know you could throw.
All sorts of tricks I have, Eagle. Now, shh. I'm trying to concentrate.
Why?
I've just been inspired.
Ha! I don't think you've quite got the hang of it. Needed something to pick my beak, though.
Nuh-uh.
Heh, you'll hurt my feelings, Raven. Or is it toothpick? Last warning, Raven. No more playing around.
Nuh-uh. Ah! Let me go, Eagle. I'm warning you.
I'm not going to let you make a mess of things, Raven. There are rules for everything, and I'm here to make sure you follow them. This is the shadow time, and the time of light must wait. Things aren't ready for change.
Why?
Ow! Because I don't want things to change.
But I do. Let me go.
Raven,
Let me go.
you asked for it.
Raven fell into the river, and he floated down just in time to be caught in the girl's basket. And in this way, he was taken into the home of the old man and his light. Oh, trickster Raven! Eagle should not have doubted him. Raven knew how to get into the house, and once more, he knew how to take the form of the daughter and father. There in the water he waited, and as he knew he would be, he was swallowed by the young girl as she was thirsty and drank of the water. And in this way he was lodged inside her, asleep and warm, and as he slept, he grew. The young girl didn't know what was happening to her, and from fear she didn't tell her father. Days passed, and her belly grew.
Hey ya, 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 hey ya.
And then one day,
Ugh, I hurt, Father.
Nikot ansatins schat. And where is this pain?
It is here,
Your mother had this pain only when you were born. Is it that pain?
Yes.
Then it will be a child.
And so it was.
He's a strange looking boy. Such a nose.
More water, Father.
Those eyes of his are bright, and that is always good. Oh. And apparently a very strong set of gums.
And so Raven became part of the family. Together they lived like all families, eating and sleeping, sharing laughter and love. Like all mothers, the girl took good care of the Raven child. And like all grandfathers, the old man spent many hours playing with the Raven child, making him toys and inventing games. The Raven child, he watched and he waited and planned. And like all children always do, eventually he figured out a way to get what he wanted.
I want box.
This box is not for you. No, child, no.
And so the sky was released into the world. It took a long time, and all of Raven's talents at evoking sympathy.
Please? Another box, Grandpa, please?
Oh.
Sympathy, balanced with well-placed and loud tantrums.
New box, new box, new box, new box, new box, new box. New box, 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 new box. Thank you, Grandpa.
And one by one, the boxes were removed. When only the last box was left, a strange radiance, like that when the daughter would sing, began to infuse the darkness of the house, giving everything light and color. The Raven child then begged in his most pitiful voice to be allowed to hold the light, if only for a moment.
No, you have let all my other gifts go.
But
No, not even my daughter has seen the light. No one shall until.
Until what?
Until.
Only to hold, to see just for a moment, and Mother too. Please? It's the last thing I'll ever ask of you. Please? I promise.
I will. Here it is, then.
Look at it. Light.
You are the light bringer, then. Hey, Ewal na haiku. Goodbye, my light.
Ah. Look at it. Look at all that.
And now you have to give it back, Raven. It isn't yours.
It's too late, brother. Look.
It isn't yours, Raven. You can't keep it.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Then no one will have it.
And Raven threw the light so hard that no one, not even Eagle, could ever catch it. And the old man sat and mourned the loss of his most precious light and the treachery of his grandchild.
Now what will I do? What can I do? There is nothing else for me.
Father, it will be all right. Look around you. Look at what your light has done. Look at all the life. There is so much we can do now. So much to see.
As the light of this new sun fell across him, the old man looked up, and for the very first time, he truly saw his daughter. And the old man saw that she was as beautiful as spring dew at sunrise, and he began to feel much better. Now came the age of the sun, and with it came the first people. Created by the Great Spirit, the people promised always to honor him by only taking what they needed. And giving back to the earth. The seasons came and went as always. But all of the animals and even the people sensed a new time was upon them. And indeed, they were right. In a land of tall grass and rolling hills, wide blue skies, a land without trees or mountains, the change came. In the land of a people called the Comanche. A great people who move with the seasons from place to place, following and hunting a great beast called the buffalo. They hunted and gathered from the land year after year, and over time they forgot their promise. They took more than they needed and did not give back to the earth. So there came a time of great drought, a time when seasons passed without rain and the grass shriveled and the buffalo left the tribe. It was a terrible time, and the Comanche could find no relief.
What do you think we can do to bring the rain?
We can do what we've always done. Tell the Great Spirit he must give us rain. What else is there?
They called to the Great Spirit and demanded rain. The dancers danced to the sound of the drums and called out. They danced night and day. They watched and waited for the healing rains and danced again. No rains came.
I don't understand. This has always worked before.
Why have we been cursed? We did nothing wrong. Among the children of the tribe, there was a small girl. She watched the dancers and held her warrior doll close. Her doll wore beaded leggings and a headdress of brilliant blue feathers. She loved this doll very much. Her doll was the only thing she had left from the happy days before the great famine took her parents and grandparents from her.
Why don't you join us, she who is alone? You must dance as well.
I don't feel like dancing. I don't think it's going to work. I think the Great Spirit wants something else.
This is how it's always been done.
Something's different, though.
Ha! What do you know? You are most cursed among us. We don't need you to dance anyway.
Days passed by without rain. Then one day, as she who was alone sat and held her doll, a great bird with white feathers on his head came to speak to the people.
I bring a message from the Great Spirit. The Great Spirit is unhappy. He says that the people have been selfish, taking everything from the earth and giving nothing in return. You demand, but you offer nothing.
What does the Great Spirit want?
The Great Spirit says the people must make a sacrifice, a burnt offering of their most prized possession. This will show that you are ready to change your ways. The ashes of this offering should be scattered to the home of the four winds, north, south, east, and west. When this sacrifice is made, the drought will cease. Life will be restored to the land. This is the lesson you must learn. To give without asking.
The people talked among themselves.
Fine. We'll do as we're asked. But what can we possibly give up? These are our finest bows. We will not give them up.
And what could we sacrifice? We have nothing we can give up. We use these baskets every day. It would be waste to sacrifice them.
The bird, seeing that they would not make the sacrifice required of them, did not tarry there any longer. After the bird had left, the Comanche argued amongst themselves about what should be sacrificed, the bows or the baskets. Days passed without any sacrifice, and without rain. Seeing how everybody fought, she who is alone looked at her doll, her most valued possession. She knew what the Great Spirit wanted, and knew what she must do. While everyone slept, she took her warrior doll and one stick that burned from the teepee fire and made her way to the hill where the bird had first appeared. She started a fire there.
Oh, Great Spirit, here's my warrior doll, the only thing I have left from the happy days with my family. It is my most valued possession. Please accept it from me.
When the flames died down, she scooped up a handful of ashes and scattered them to the four winds: north, south, east, and west. Then, her cheeks wet with tears, she lay down and fell asleep. The Great Spirit came to her that night. He stood over her and smiled. Of all the people of the village, she had heeded his call and understood what he asked of the people. So he bent down to her and whispered into her ear a single word, then wiped away her tiny blue tears and threw them into the wind. She who is alone awoke to a light rain on her cheeks. Then, with the first light of morning, rain gently falling, she looked out over the hills. Stretching from all sides where the Great Spirit had thrown her tears, the ground was covered with flowers. Beautiful blue flowers, as blue as the feathers in the hair of her beloved doll, as blue as her tears.
What did you do, she who is alone? How did you bring the rain?
I gave up what I most love. You see, the Great Spirit wanted us to learn a lesson, that we must give back to the world even if we are not happy to do so. And that is what I did.
Did he speak to you?
He did. He said I was not alone, that he was always with me. And one more thing.
Yes?
He said thank you.
Now every spring, the Great Spirit remembers the sacrifice of a very small girl and fills the hills and valleys of the land of the Comanche with beautiful blue flowers. And this is so to this very day. Now came the new days of the long summer. And with the long summer came Nanabatsu, the young trickster of the plains. He was happy walking among the grass and the birds, the mice and the rabbits. They loved him as a brother, and he likewise loved them as well.
A hot summer day. The birds are all singing happily and... Wait a second. That doesn't sound happy. Hey, birds. What's with the boo-hoo?
Duh! Look at our nest, smashed to bits.
All of our homes are smashed, see?
And our babies barely made it out.
What happened?
More like who happened?
It was just this morning.
We were just doing our thing when we all heard this thundering. Someone big was coming through the grass.
Hey, look! It's those sneaks, the foxes. This can't be good.
That's right. And you best get out of the way. Chief Buffalo is coming and is not stopping for anybody. Get out of the way. These are our homes. We can't just move them. Tell him to go around us.
We go where we want with Chief Buffalo.
At that moment, we could hear the thunder coming closer. The ground began to shake. We had to get the chicks out of the way, and quickly.
Come on, children, hurry! Just in time, Buffalo came over the hill. I said, "Watch out, Buffalo! Don't smash our homes, please!" But he did not heed our warning. He came on and said,
I don't have to listen to little birds. I go where I want to go.
and with that, he went straight over our nests. All of them. And now we have to rebuild while our chicks are without homes.
This is not good. Not good at all. Let me see. I can tell by this trail that Buffalo went that-a-way. Not to worry. I will find him and I will talk some sense into him. Come with me, Bird.
Of course.
And so Nanabatso and the bird began their pursuit. It was not hard to track Buffalo. Everywhere he went, there were broken homes, trampled into dust.
Huh? What happened here, Mouse?
It was that stinking buffalo. Everywhere he goes, he tramples us under. He's mad, I tell you. Won't listen to anybody.
We told him and those foxes to take a detour, but instead they ran right over us.
Now we have no homes and no food. It will take us all summer to build our stores and homes. And what if he comes back?
Go on and build again. I will make sure Buffalo does not do this again. Trust me.
We're rooting for you, Nanabatso.
Mouse, come with me and Bird, and we will find Buffalo. Don't tell me. Buffalo did this.
How did you know? He came right through our brambles. Chris smashed it all, and those foxes are no better. He made fun of us.
Find new brambles to live, and I will make sure Buffalo never bothers you again. That is my word to you. Rabbit, come with us to find this Buffalo.
Soon he spotted Buffalo and the foxes. He sprinted ahead to get in front of them and picked up a stout branch. Then he turned himself into a rabbit and sat down and waited. Soon,
Hey there, little rabbit. You and your friends best get out of the way. Our Chief Buffalo's coming, and he'll run you right over.
You best tell your chief to turn his tail and run from me and never come back.
Seriously?
This dude is serious.
Seriously deranged.
That is my only warning to you. These are my witnesses.
Oh, Rabbit, you are very funny. Buffalo stops for no one.
Fine. Let him come.
What is this? Another rabbit in my way?
I claim this spot of grass for me and all my friends. You must go around.
Ha! I go where I want.
Told you.
So you did flatten over those nests, Buffalo.
Yes, I go where I want, and they were in the way.
And you did trample over mice in their homes.
What are mice to me? I am Buffalo. I go where I want.
And did you smash the brambles where my kin, the rabbits, live?
I did.
Then listen carefully now, Buffalo. If you turn around and step careful from now on, I will let you go. But if you challenge me, I will strike you 3 times and you will be changed forever. And everyone will know you have been beaten by me.
Ha! No rabbit can beat me. Out of the way, or I will smash you.
No, Buffalo. You are wrong.
Huh?
Nanabatso, it is you?
It is. Now what do you say, Buffalo?
I am still Buffalo. I go where I want. Ow! That hurt me.
That one is for the birds. Now will you listen and take care?
No.
That one is for the mice.
I will get you now.
That one is for the rabbits, my closest kin.
What happened? I feel different.
You have a hump on your back.
A great big hump.
And your head, it is lower to the ground.
What a hump you have indeed.
And a face so close to the ground.
Oh my sleek back is ruined. Why did you do this?
You were warned, Buffalo. From this day on, you and your kin will have a hump on your shoulders and you will carry your head low for shame.
Well, that'll teach him. Hey, Nanabatso.
You foxes are also to be punished. From this day forward, you will no longer nest above the ground, but will build dens in the cold earth.
Huh?
I knew it. I told you we should have behaved.
You said no such thing.
Now go and bother us no more. Come on, friends. Let us rebuild your homes and let Buffalo and the foxes live with their shame. I think it will be a beautiful day after all.
Yeah!
Time passed. The first people spread across the land. New heroes rose to guide them. Wisagacha and Gluska, and even the warrior Kanap, who was known for his great strength and wisdom. In his youth, it was said he defeated a bear with his hands alone. He had no fear of death then. All who challenged him were bested. But as he grew older and weak, he came to fear death, and this caused him great grief. Then, one day...
Canap, for 5 days and nights you've sat here thinking without food or sleep. What ails you? You're the strongest and wisest of the people, even now. You have no rivals.
I have one rival.
Who can that be?
Death. I cannot overcome death. As wise as I am, as strong as I am, I cannot find a way to overcome her.
Well, wise and strong as you are, there is one wiser and stronger.
Who?
Glooskap. If anyone can help you, it is Glooskap.
Glooskap loves to help others.
Of course. I will go to him and he will help me.
So Canap set off to seek Glooskap, the giant and the protector of the people. It took him 7 days and nights to journey to the mountain where Glooskap lived with his grandmother. Hello, stranger, and do not fear. All are welcomed here.
Thank you. I am Canap, and I seek Glooskap and his medicine. It is said he could cure any ailment.
I am Glooskap, and it is good to meet you. It is said you are a fine warrior and a wise man, too.
Not as wise as you.
Please, eat with us.
But you only have this one old bone. I can hunt for something better than that.
Don't worry. There will be plenty to eat. Grandmother has some tricks to make that bone into meat.
I only need one old bone to make my meal.
What kind of medicine can this be?
Sure enough, the moment the bone was dropped into the clay pot, a thick and delicious stew bubbled up. Go on. It can't hurt you. It is good medicine. Even after all 3 of them had eaten their fill, the pot was still full. As they rested, Canap saw his chance.
Is it true that you give people whatever they ask?
I do what I can to each and every man. What is it you wish for?
Life! A life that will never end!
This I cannot do. Everybody and everything must die. Even you and even I. as will Grandmother. I suspect when all other things are gone, even the Great Spirit will pass on.
If you can't make me live forever, can you at least make it so that I will live longer than any man has ever lived?
Now this I can do. But are you sure that is what you want to do? You are said to be very wise, so I will take you for your word.
I am sure.
Then it will be so. Tomorrow, we will go to a place that you may live for a very long time.
Thank you, Glooscap.
Save your thanks. You may still change your mind.
The next morning, after they had again eaten from the pot that was never less than full, Glooscap and Knap went down the mountain to the great bay below.
Where are we?
In this fog, there is an island that no one else but I can find. No animals or people live here. You will be alone. If you wish to live a long time, you must live here and never leave. Do you still wish to live longer than any man?
I do.
Then we will continue.
Glooscap paddled them across the great water and into a fog. Soon Knap and Glooscap arrived on a rugged, rocky shore.
We have arrived.
Now what?
You are sure this is what you want? To live here alone? In the cold and fog?
It is.
The rest of the world will pass you by. Your friends, all of those things you know will pass you on.
Enough! I do not care about those things.
I will ask you no longer then. Now stand still and hold out your arms.
And with that, straight away Glooscap threw his arms around the man, lifted him up, and then put him back down.
And now it is done. Your desire has been granted. I can't say how long you will live, but it will surely be for far longer than any man ever has. Yes, you are going to live a very, very long time.
At that very moment, the man realized that he had been changed into a large cedar tree with a tangle of roots and branches. He could no longer speak or move. And with that, Glooskap launched the canoe and paddled away. And the cedar tree that had been Canop the warrior stood utterly still in the fog. And Canop is still there, watching and waiting for death. Kispia Duxit, our stories end.